Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, next up, we got Stephanie Rondinha Luciano taking on Sampage Hughes in what should be an absolute scrap. And listen, anytime you got a fighter nicknamed Sampage, you know she's bringing the pressure. But will it be enough to overcome the favorite? Let's break it down. Stephanie Rondinha Luciano. Let's start with Stephanie Luciano, who comes in as a minus 265 favorite with a 6-1 record. And for those of you unfamiliar with her, she's a high-paced, aggressive striker who does her best work in the pocket. She's got solid fundamentals, good combinations, and that kind of pressure style that forces opponents to either fight back or fold. The thing with Luciano is that she's not just throwing volume for the sake of it, she's landing clean shots with real intent. And unlike some pressure fighters, she doesn't gas out after a round or two. She keeps that energy up for as long as it takes, which is exactly why she's favored in this fight. The one question mark is her level of competition. She's been beating solid fighters, but she hasn't faced anyone quite like Sam Hughes, someone who thrives in making fights ugly. If Luciano can keep this fight at her preferred range and avoid getting dragged into a grind, she's got a clear path to victory. Sampage Hughes. On the other side, we got Sam Hughes, a plus 215 underdog with a 9-6 record. And if you know anything about Hughes, it's that she is tough as hell. She's the type of fighter that refuses to go away no matter how much punishment she's taking. And while that might not be the best trait for long-term brain health, it makes her an absolute nightmare for opponents who are expecting an easy fight. She's not the most technical striker, but she makes up for it with grit, durability, and just sheer stubbornness. If she can close the distance, get in Luciano's face, and make this fight ugly, clinching, wrestling, dragging her into deep waters, she's got a real shot to pull off the upset. That said, Hughes' biggest issue has always been dealing with cleaner, more technical strikers who can keep her at range. If she can't impose her will, she tends to fall behind on the scorecards, and against someone like Luciano, that could be a major problem. So, who wins? This fight comes down to whether or not Hughes can turn it into a dogfight. If she can make this a gritty, clinch-heavy, wrestling-based war, she's got a real chance to steal rounds. But if Luciano can stay disciplined, keep the fight at range, and use her cleaner striking, this could turn into a one-sided affair. Hughes has the kind of durability that makes her dangerous. She's not just going to fall over if she gets hit, but she also gets hit a lot. And against someone as sharp as Luciano, that's not a great game plan. Luciano's pressure and technical edge should allow her to control the pace, land the better shots, and most likely win a decision. Unless Hughes can make this ugly and turn it into a grind, Luciano should be in control from start to finish. Official pick. I'm rolling with Stephanie Rondinha Luciano. She's the cleaner, sharper striker, and as long as she doesn't let Hughes turn this into a brawl, she should walk away with the win. Hughes is tough, she's gritty, and she's not going to go away easily, but toughness alone isn't enough when you're getting outworked on the feet. So expect Hughes to try to make this a war, expect Luciano to try to keep it technical, and expect me to be shaking my head every time Hughes eats a clean shot and just keeps moving forward like she didn't even feel it, because that's just what she does. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.